I've never really filmed a get ready with me video before, but I'm gonna film one now. We're gonna be heading out to the Fisherman's Wharf to our favorite restaurant that we like to go to whenever we're in San Francisco, which is Skoma's, and I'm just gonna film basic makeup routine for you. I know the lighting's horrible, but whatever, let's do it. Okay, so the first thing I put on is primer. Primer for my eyelids. Just a little tiny squirt. Now I need to put on my face primer. Okay, so I am currently using, I have a little travel size, but it's a Burberry Fresh Glow Luminous Fluid Base. I use this as my primer. And I just put it on with my hands, like about that much. So the foundations that I am using, it's not really foundation, it's a BB cream because I like to kind of have a light coverage. I'm using Garnier BB Cream Miracle Skin Perfector Daily Shine Control, light, medium, and medium deep. So I mix those two together. I probably use the light medium a little bit more. I just put it on the back of my hand, just like boop, boop, tiny amount. And then I'll do one boop of the medium deep. So, boop. And then since I have that farmer's tan on my forehead, I'm going to do one separate little dot here on the other side of my hand, because that color will be strictly for to cover up that tan. So that's what it looks like. Just take the end of any brush and I mix that one up pretty good. I always end up with a little extra, so I just go ahead and put that on my face. To concealer, I am going to be using the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. The trick that I use that works for me when I'm trying to avoid getting those little like fine lines and creases in my under eyes, I take a damp beauty blender and I have my Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This is what I do. So I take my beauty blender and I just dab in there to kind of make sure everything is nice and smooth. Then I quickly put it in my powder and I pack it on in there. And it looks kind of crazy right now, but I let that sit. So then I do the same thing to the other side. Make sure everything is nice and blended. Then quickly put it in my powder and set it. And I guess this is called baking your under eyes. I mean, whatever, I like it because it sets my under eyes and also will catch any fallout from my eyeshadow. Then you just wipe it off. It's nice and clean. As far as the rest of my face, I like the Makeup Forever High Definition Powder. You only need a tiny bit. I like to use just a little puff. I just put that much and I kind of smush this around. And then everywhere I put concealer, that's where I set it. But other than that, that's all the patterning I do. Now for eyeshadow. This is an oldie but a goodie. Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. Actually, I'll be using that and the Urban Decay Naked Basics because this does have a light, color, the Foxy color, but I find that it's not bright enough. I like this color, the Venus color. Oh, one thing I did forget, I wanted to highlight my brow bone, so I have this is the Highbrow by Benefit. And you can use like your regular concealer, but I like this because it's a pencil style, and I can really get in there. So I just put a little bit, and a little bit. Now, I'm not a makeup expert, but this is just stuff that I've learned on my own and from watching beauty gurus on YouTube. Same puff, probably still has some powder on it, who knows. Let's set that. There we go. Now for all over lid color, I like to use the Foxy color. So use that as an all over lid. Now, my Morphe M433 blending brush, because I'm a professional. No, I'm not really. I'm taking the color Tease and just put a little bit in my crease here. Take the color Faint from the Basics, and that's just going to go just in the corner and a little on the outer of my lid. Just for a little extra drama, just a little boop of the Crave. And that's gonna go on the outer portion. Ooh, that was a big boop because it darkened it up quite a bit. Just put it right on top of that faint color. That same brush but I just like cleaned it on a towel really quick, and I'm going to blend it until my arms hurt. So I'm glad that I didn't do arms today because I wouldn't be able to blend my shadow. And I blend it, did I just lose another lash? Blend it in, small circle motions, blend it in. Maybe I need to blend it a little bit more. Blend, baby, blend. That's the trick, you know, right when you look at it and you think, oh, it's really blended. Blend it some more, girl. Blend it some more. What do you think? Other side now. So look at the difference. Look at how that one is not blended at all compared to that side. Looks like it's blended. That means it's time to keep blending. All blended. Now I'm going to take that Venus color, put that on my brow bone, and I know this is technically I think it's like a liner brush, but it's the Morphe M508. Just get a little bit of that Venus color. And I just like that it's small and like tapered at the end, so I can just pack that right in on my brow bone. I have a rogue eyebrow right here. I gotta away with you. Okay. Oh, we have a little sister over here. She's gone too. I like to take that same brush. And I like let's do Suspect. Get a little bit of that color on there, and that's just going to go on the bottom. Right there. Keep that under eye powder on so that any fallout that I have under my eyes can get swept away. So I'll just take this brush and clean. This is probably where I lack most of my skill. So I love the Kat Von D tattoo liner. It's like my favorite liner. Shake it up. See, it has a little felt tip there? Okay. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I have eyelash extensions. I don't have to wear mascara or curl my lashes. What I like to do is just to brush through my lashes a little bit. Make sure I don't have any rogue lashes that have grown out and are, sometimes they like turn upside down, stab you in the eye like a ninja samurai. See, like, there's one right there. Can you see that? So, what I do to keep it in place, get a little bit of hairspray. A little bit of hairspray on my brush. And then I just comb it through on that lash that is not behaving. That's it. Eyes are done. Time for eyebrows. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, of course. This is in soft brown. And then the other thing that I use is also by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's just the clear brow gel to set them, because look at these unruly brows that I have. Brush them out. Then I take the pencil part and I line the bottom. Okay, so just short little strokes just to give the outline of the eyebrow, and then I do the same to the top. So see how it's taking shape? See that? You can see how I lined it there and here. Short little strokes, little hair, like trying to draw little hairs basically. Draw little hairs all in there, all in here, and then the little spoolie brush, I firmly brush through the brow pencil that I just drew, and that kind of softens it up and gives that really soft look to the front of the brow. Now I use my brow gel to set everything, and mainly to comb these little hairs at the end down, because that's like the most unruly part of my brows. I'm trying to grow them out because I used to trim them really short and decided I would grow them out and longer so they would lay flat and make a more like dramatic tail. So it's a work in progress, but there's my brows. So the eyes are done. Now the only thing left to do is a little bit of contour, some bronzing, blush, and do I need blush? Yeah, blush and some highlight. So I like to use the Morphe M459 brush. I think this is so, this brush is so cool. It makes me feel like a painter. I'm using Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in Medium Deep Matte Bronzer for my contour. Actually, I'm just going to use the matte bronzing powder, the one that's a little bit lighter for the contour, because I don't want anything too dramatic. So I just get a little bit there. Make your fish face. Bronzer or my contour in place before I blend it all, so I know it looks like harsh, like We going to war. And I do a little bit, just a little, on the sides of my nose. And the end there. Shorten up that snout, girl. Shorten it up. There we go. Okay. So now that that's in place, I take this, what brush is this from? bareMinerals Kabuki brush. And I kind of buff it all out. How aggressive this looks. Blend! Okay. Voila. I'm going to do a little bronzer up here since I have that farmer's tan. I'm going to use the same color. And this is the Too Faced brush that actually came with the bronzer. Blush, I'll use the Morphe E4 brush. It's an angled brush. And my favorite blush ever. Like, I don't buy any other blush. And I don't even know if it's the right color for me, but I like it. It is the Too Faced Love Flush. I will always love you. Okay, enough of that. But it's super cute. Super cute. A little blush. Put a little blush on the apples of your cheeks. So blush is on. Now I'm going to do highlight. I like the Becca highlighters. This one is, of course, Champagne Pop. And this one is Opal. And I like to mix these two together. So I just dab dabby. Ooh, look at that. I'd be glowing. This is the Morphe 501 brush, by the way. Now time to do lips. This is the ColourPop Lippie pencil, and it is BFF2. Is that the color? It looks like this. Neutral color. And it's Alter Ego lip gloss in color Goddess. That's pretty. Look at that. Okay, makeup is done. Time to do the hair. Since it's kind of rainy, I'm just going to use my flat iron and just kind of like wave out my hair a little bit. This isn't a fancy flat iron or anything. It's the Infinity Pro by Conair. And I like the wider ones. The hair. And I will show you my outfit. Okay, so here's the outfit. Off to have some calamari.